Alright, day 2, let's go. Well, good day. Well, the sun hasn't even quite peaked over the horizon, but it's been a glorious ride so far through the cattle grazing plains. So I've been heading down Waluga Road, and this here is my turn off for Running Creek Road. This is what I've been wanting to do for a long time and never done it before. So yeah, and that'll take me into Kilkeven. I don't know if you can see that there, but just spotted that. I reckon that's an old school. I'd go out on a limb and say that was Running Creek School. How good is this? Hey, sun's finally poking over the hills on the horizon. Running Creek Road is lovely already. This is just beautiful. Really enjoying this. Hills and all. Best part of the day. This is just amazing. Probably partially the time of day as well, but absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, good. The Running Creek down there, I would say. This is very good. Very, very good. Don't drop the GoPro. Alright, so we've been through Kilkeven, had a bite to eat and a coffee. Also dumped some logs off and topped up my water, which is actually the 3rd stop in a row which says it wasn't suitable for drinking. But hey, it looked good to me. Must be rainwater. So loaded up, I've got my 5 odd litres, because I don't know what resupplies I'm going to have up here. I'm currently just turned off the highway into Black Snake, so this is where it could get interesting. So I'm expecting a fairly savage hill, and estimate it's only about 40 kilometres to where I want to go, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be good. I want to try and get to the National Trail Camp, Bunya Hole, called so because it's marked by a lone bunny pine. That'd be really cool to get to. And it's right next to a former mine site as well, which also would be kind of interesting. But we'll just see how it all goes and go from there. Well, we've finally started climbing. The grade is really gentle, which is good. And it's also tree lined, so it's shady. I was actually beginning to wonder what was going to happen, because I just seemed to be going through undulating country at the start of Black Snake. Every time I thought it was this climb, you went back down again. But now we seem to be fairly steadily going up. So yeah, if it keeps up like this, I'll be a happy man, I can tell you. Well, looks like I spoke too soon. Just been pushing up that. Did ride the first little bit, but yeah, it's a bit beyond me for a loaded bike. And yeah, so And to be honest, I expected to be pushing bike up hills here somewhere. That's alright, it's still forward progress. Anyway, I'll keep going, we're in the sunny. Alright, well, we might be up the top. So we're on Shamrock Road. And I have also, as you can see by these old markers, I've jumped onto the National Trail, which is, well, comes down this way, heading down there. And yeah, this is Shamrock Mine, just there. So yeah, we've come across a bit of mine history. I think that obviously looks more modern. But yeah, we're up here. Hell yeah. Well, just dropped down a hill and got a big dam, but it's obviously been cut out, so heap of workings there. And pretty big looking malachite. Awesome. And it looks like I'm dropping down the hill even more, just down here. There's another dam. National Trail mentions camping near a dam, which I suspect is this one. Where them maybe down there. Bit of a flattish looking spot. Don't know if that is good water or not. There's a problem with these mines, they release a lot of nasties into the water. So anyway, I'm still got 4.5 litres and I'm hoping to get some water up at the environmental centre up further. So yeah. It's really quite scenic, but also I guess we must remember that this is tainted land. Oh, it's down there. A bit of a rock pool down there, but yeah, I guess I've cut a little overflow causeway here to let water out of here if it rains too much. Cool. Love the chime of bellbirds. Well, this is becoming a bit of a theme. Once we get to a certain grade, I prefer just to push up. But it's nice at the moment, we're in the shade, especially a bit of a breeze picking up. So, oh gee, and seems to be getting greener over this way too, and thicker scrub, not so much of a dry scrub anymore. Very nice. Very nice scrub through here. Very pretty. Slowly getting there. Just noticed through the trees we've got a nice vista to the north. Can't really see anything, but yeah, it's quite a drop off just here along the track. Yeah, gorgeous through here. So I'm trying to get to Ratton's Camp, where the forestry camp used to be. National Trail Guidebook says there's a water tank there, but my contact Dave said it's no longer there, but I thought I still might have a look and try and get there and have lunch and then continue on. Well, don't know if this is where the camp was, but it's a nice flat spot that I noticed off the trail. So if it is the right spot, there's definitely no water tank here anymore. But anyway, I'm gonna have a bite to eat, I think. Alright, so National Trail goes that way. I'm going to deviate it off it and keep heading down this way and yeah, see if I can get some water from this environmental centre, which hopefully isn't that far away. Some nice views. Expecting I might have a grader or something coming back at me soon by the sounds of it. Look at all the bunya pines. So just stopped up the water at the Environmental Education Centre. Actually a lot of people there, but they yeah, so it wasn't a problem to top up the water. Had a chat to the fella. So yeah, all good. Should be 6 k's to the B&T camp. Let's see how that goes. Thick scrub through here. It's been a beautiful little ride, this one, from the Environmental Centre. Yeah, it's very surreal. We've gone from the thickest of rainforests to what appears to be like a gum tree plantation, because these are all the same height and they're also in rows. So yeah, still very lovely. Holy moly, look at that. This thing is loaded. Might have to grab one and take it with me, I think. Doing this the right way to go. So hopefully I don't have too far. I can barely see the track from back behind me. Well, I believe we've reached the spot. Now the guidebook says a bunya pine. I can see this fella here next to whatever that other big thing is, but that looks from this angle, I don't know, maybe it is a bunya, but it really looks more like a hoop pine from here. But that's a pine tree, if we just say that's a pine. So this is it. So I don't think I'd like to camp right here, probably back there somewhere a bit. And yeah, let's see if there's any, what water's down here. So yeah, there's water and it's flowing at the moment too, which is good. I probably could have got here without getting water from the Environmental Centre, but better safe than sorry, because this was a bit unknown. So something splashing around there, I wonder what that is. So yeah, got water here, and there you go, Lord Dave, there's your pine tree. It all exists. Alright, let's find a good camp spot. Thought before I park the bike up for good today, we'll go a bit further, because there's supposed to be an old mine site just past here. So we'll have a gander at that. Well, there we go. This mountain here is a mullicoop. So we'll see what's around a bit further. Should be a big hole in the ground in our right here somewhere, up further. Just heading back to the north. So somewhere on our left at the moment, I think there's a cut full of water from the satellite view I could see, but now I've got to get myself back through this slot. Hooray. Well, I think I'll set up just here somewhere. It's nice and flat. Grass is a bit shorter than everywhere else. And I've moved just outside the worst of that, because I don't want to wake up dead. So yeah, we've got the bellbirds serenading me here still as well. Like, how magic. Well, that's day 2. Hell yeah. Alright, so this is camp. I didn't video any of that last night because I waited till dark to set up the bivvy, just because it was on the side of a road. So yeah, I'm using this MacPack bivvy at the moment, so it's kind of halfway between a bivvy and a tent, with the little hoop there to keep it above your face. I just got everything airing out at the moment because I packed up in the dark this morning when everything was wet still, so trying to air that out, and a bit of moisture on the inside. But yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't weigh much. It's actually wonderful with that side mesh. I had great views of the stars last night, which was really good, which is what I really like. Some tents you don't seem to get that experience. So yeah, still got the bellbirds going in the distance, and yeah, might even get a little fire going. But yeah, that's us. Same dinner as last night. Now, I didn't think this would work. So this avocado, I had half of it last night, but I couldn't stomach the whole thing. So I thought I had this paper that I've got a sandwich in, and just put one half back on. And it's actually, it bouncing around in my bike all day. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'll be having avocado with tuna and beans. Champion. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, so thoughts on day 2. Again, went really well, went to plan. Sorry, I just had my dinner. So I left camp probably 5:15, 5:30 this morning. I thought the sun was coming up, the sky was just starting to go blue, but it took a while for it actually to crack the horizon. So I did a fair bit in the dark. And then, but Running Creek Road was amazing. I've been wanting to do that one for a long time, never had the chance. And it might have partially been the time of day, because just that rising sun, golden hour lighting through the trees, it just looked fantastic. And it's a very scenic and enjoyable road as well. So that was really good, and that takes you pretty much to Kilkeven, where we had a bit of a break, topped up water, had something to eat. And then, as expected, the climb up in the Black Snake. It took a while because we had a few sort of false climbs, and then we dropped back down, and the road went to dirt for a while. And then I saw some bitumen coming up again, and I thought, this might be it, and it was. So I rode a little bit of that, but then it was just at a certain grade where it was too much for me. So thus started the hiker bike for the day. So yeah, from there on, there's a lot of up, down, up, down, up, downs. So yeah, it did take a long time. I think I did 85 k's today, something like that. So it's pretty much 40 k's to Kilkeven. And I don't even know what time I was there, to be honest, but I knew the Black Snake climbing would slow me down a lot. And once again, we were in unmaintained forestry roads as well once we actually got to the top. So again, a lot slower going. And yeah, some beautiful country, beautiful forest, changes a lot. And even this A flat creek road after the environmental centre was really nice, and it was very varied as well. And yeah, now to this lovely camp spot with the sole bunya pine there, and whatever that other lovely tree is in front of it. So yeah, it's been a good day. Yeah, as I say again, it went to plan. Tomorrow I have completely changed things up, because I did have a few ideas right at the last minute. So instead of just heading on to Jimna, which will essentially get me there a day early, think it's only like 40 k's or something, 50 k's. I'm actually going to ride to Linville tomorrow to catch up with Andrew a day early. So yeah, it's about 80 k's to Linville from where I am now, so it's not too bad. And looking at the map, it says it's downhill all the way, so it gets even better. And yeah, so we can have a feed at the pub tomorrow. And yeah, the other thing I'm really keen to see is the Elginvale steam sawmill relics down the road. So I'll be going right past that because my original route didn't go there either, so that'll be good also. Anyway, we'll do all that tomorrow.